What's up, YouTube? This is your boy G back on another video. So today I just want to rant. Basically express my disappointment. Into the Night. Man, they should have named the season 2 of this show Into the Darkness instead. So Into the Night is a Belgian apocalyptic sci-fi drama from Netflix, of course. This was inspired by a 2015 polished science fiction novel, and the first season, I believe, premiered last May 1st, 2020, last year. This was the very first Belgian original series in Netflix, and as you know, after Dark, which is the first German, and a lot of other firsts out there, I was really loving it. Now, believe it or not, Into the Night is one of my favorite shows in Netflix, at least the season 1. Right? We're gonna talk about season 2 this time. Season 2 was just released last September 8th, 2021, and honestly, I hated it so much after finishing it. I didn't want to review or do something about it. I just want to forget it. I really waited patiently, for the season 2 about a year, get my hopes up, all of my excitement, just to get punched right in the face because of this kind of lost nature, if you know what I'm talking about. Into the Night has a very good premise though, don't get me wrong. Like super interesting. Basically, it's apocalyptic, right? So it's kind of like, end of the world, of course, but it's actually frightening because unlike zombies and other cliche out there that's very comical and superficial, Into the Night tells a story about the sun, getting super hot with deadly UV rays that can actually kill you with just a matter of second exposure. And if you actually think about it, it's kind of scary because that might happen, right? Like, ozone layer being destroyed and all. So it's simple. All of our characters are inside a plane, of course, at a time, heading west constantly as much as possible, keeping the sun behind them, hence into the night. Of course, they go to town, get some supplies, but that's the premise. Now again, season 1 is awesome, like for real. It's fresh, it's intriguing, a lot of potential for a really good storytelling, plot twist, revelation, and all. But season 2, on the other hand, man, it's kind of lost, I mean, lost, like if you know what I mean, lost. Character development sucked big time. They're very poor in developing characters, like you wouldn't really care. Even a kid dies or they kill somebody, I could care less. They actually wanted you to care, but the amount of the stupidity on how they execute and justify these killings or the drama behind of it is kind of absurd and will make you not care at all. I'm actually constantly staring on my television at the time, contemplating if I should stop just watching it and just look for another show. Now, for example, there's a scene here, right, where the people are, that are being chased, they actually blocked the door behind them so that they wouldn't be changed using a jeep or a small truck. But they did it by driving the nose or the hood of the actual vehicle in front of the door instead of driving it sideways, right? And using the height. So basically, the perpetrator, right, or the one who chasing them, just actually, get out on the door, climbing the hood of the truck, and it really looks stupid, though. Also, the protagonist, right, or one of the main female characters here, she shaved her head in the ending of the first season to kind of show how badass she will be in this season. I'm really pumped about that. But guess what? She's weak AF. All right, she's very weak, and this one it's actually a shame because she's kind of badass on the first season. Also, maybe to break the norm, they kill important people here, meaning those characters that looks promising, they just kill them, leaving those uninteresting characters which will make you like cringe and lost interest again, and will make you ask yourself why the hell I'm still watching this. Not to mention they barely show the sun here again in the season 2, or the actual reason why are they all in panic, right? The script is all over the place. You will sense that they lost direction. I think the writer or the director possibly is unsure where to drive the story, or they didn't really know what they want. So it's like playing in a game, like playing a game and you're doing a bunch of side quests and talking to a bunch of NPC, right? But you don't actually remember what's your main quest, what's your story mission. It's just all over the place. So yeah, I just want to rant. This is my rant. 4 out of 10 for me. For those of you who really waited this season to, like me, prepare to be disappointed. My actual advice is just to stay away from this, season 2. Don't watch it at all. Just remember how awesome the season 1 is, and remember Into the Night that way. What are your thoughts on this show? If you watch this show as well, go ahead and comment down below if you think season 2 is good. I didn't really find it better, but just go ahead and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. I'm doing a lot of reviews, for Netflix shows and movies out there, so just go ahead and subscribe. But that's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and see you on the next one. Yeah.